Tryna go against me, need an army. Can't shoot down my flight without a fleet. Used to about what I ain't had. Got up off my on my feet. Hey, I am what pretend to be. I am a sinner with sinners.
It's a 2K TV Challenge special on this week's episode. See how NBA 2K League players and community members handled 99 overall LeBron in Blacktop.
I was not expecting this.
Then, we evolved the community 2K TV lineup in My Team.
We have a brand new MJ card out there right now.
And vote for the final top play of the month.
Welcome to a brand new episode of NBA 2K TV. I'm Alexis Morgan.
And I'm Chris Manning.
Have you taken on the 2K TV challenge yet?
Well, I'm going to say no because I don't want to share my losing results against 99 all-time LeBron James. So let's go with no.
Well, throughout the season, we've had many put to the test, and only a few have beaten the challenge.
Yes, and most recently we had Celtics Crossover Gaming member OFAB take it, as well as his head coach, Rico.
And while in Memphis, I had Grizz Gaming's Toxic put up to the challenge.
Let's check it out.
We're here with Toxic from Grizz Gaming. We have a little challenge for you today. It's the 2K TV challenge, and it's all-time LeBron James versus you in a game to 5 on Blacktop on Hall of Fame difficulty. You can choose any player from any era. Who are you going with?
There's a lot of good people that I would go with, but for me, I gotta go with Michael Jordan. When it comes to the argument of who the best players of all time are, Michael Jordan and LeBron to me are right there. So for me, going against LeBron, I gotta pick Michael Jordan.
And you're from South Florida. You've been to a lot of games with LeBron on the Heat.
Right.
Now you're gonna play against him.
Right. So we'll see how it goes. He's tough. To me, he's my favorite player of all time. So hopefully I can beat him.
There's only a few people that have beaten the challenge, so.
No pressure, right?
No pressure.
No pressure. See if I get a stop. There we go, there's one. Oh. Oh, man.
That defense is just smothering.
Come on. There we go.
1-1.
That's a stop. Oh, man. That ain't it.
Yikes.
And he's got the lockdown badge?
Yes, oh gosh.
Already tired.
You cannot get anywhere
Nothing.
with it. No space.
There we go, that's one.
Ooh.
All right.
That was good, that was good.
Hello, everybody. Ernie Johnson here. Shaq's here. Kenny's here. A ways to go.
Yeah, we knew it could take a while, but he's going in the right direction. I mean, he's a little undersized in terms of weight, but his ability...
It's an interesting way to put it.
Yeah,
He's
yeah.
skinny.
Okay, he's a little skinny.
Thank you, Ernie. His shooting efficiency is a work in progress, but he has the length to impact all areas of the game.
That'll wrap it up as we take you courtside. Thanks for joining us, everybody.
I don't like the word skinny.
Slender.
There he is.
The crowd is assembled here at the FedEx Forum, downtown Memphis, Tennessee, looking for a Grizzlies victory. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg and our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. For the Memphis Grizzlies, they won their last contest, that game against the Cavaliers in Cleveland.
Just a terrific effort off the bench. Guys came in, they seemed fresh, and they all contributed.
Yeah, you need that juice, that gas coming off the pine. Always a luxury to have a deep bench. And when they can step in and play well, you're in good shape.
And nothing tips off a broadcast like getting the lowdown from the sidelines. And we've got David Aldridge there for that. David, good evening.
Well, guys, we know how much of a trailblazer LeBron James has been. He's taken charge of his own free agency to ensure that he is almost always on a contender. He has made it clear he has no interest in being around mediocrity. Kevin?
You're right, D.A. He wants rings and nothing less. As we look ahead to the postseason, what shift do you think needs to be made mentally for these players, Clark, to be successful in the playoffs?
Yeah, I think it's relatively simple, but it's profound. It's the attention to detail, the focus, the ability to absorb what's allowing you to win and then replicate it, or what's causing you to lose and then adjust and sustain that at both ends of the floor for the number of possessions you need to win the game. And that's really the challenge and the intensity of the playoffs. Locking in and sustaining concentration, effort, and execution at the highest level so you have a chance to prevail.
Now let's check out our starters for the Los Angeles Lakers. LeBron and Kuzma make up the forwards. Ingram is out there with Lonzo Ball. And it's Len in at center. It's blocked. Parsons outside. Here's the three. Drops in the tray. Parsons got the first bucket of the game with the three for the Grizzlies. James kicks the ball. And Gasol sends it back. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Gasol. Shot clock at 6. Ingram passes to Len. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock.
Yeah, good awareness there. He sees an opening and doesn't hesitate.
Boy, it's a thing of beauty watching him attack the defense like that. I mean, they wanted no part of him on that layup.
And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
And even now in his mid-30s, Marc Gasol is fantastic. I mean, he gives you everything you want at that center position. Strong defender and rebounder, and he has a host of ways to get you buckets.
Gotta like the confidence. Such an important part of making shots. Nice seeing a big man knock down free throws.
Here's James. And he drops in the layup off the glass. James has got his first basket of the night.
Man, you got to respect and appreciate how polished LeBron is inside. I mean, he really excels at creating opportunities for himself close to the rim.
Now here's Conley. And Parsons gets it to go. And with Gasol, he continues to develop his outside shot, Greg, to act as a stretch center now.
Yeah, and really the combination of his 3-ball shooting and his passing really, even at this stage of his career, makes him a tough cover. You worry if he'll settle too much for that outside shot, but boy, when he is on, there are few answers for slowing him down.
Grizzlies have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Parsons dishes to Conley. Parsons outside. Back to Conley. Gasol against Len. Gasol no good. The Lakers off to a slow start. 4-point game. They defeated the Pelicans in their last game.
And once they established that flow offensively, really never got any resistance from the D.
And you know, Greg, they were sinking shots left and right, and that's got to be demoralizing for the defense. They were in a real zone.
Both shots good from the stripe.
And you know, it was clear early on that Kyle Kuzma is going to be a great scorer. He had no problem putting up big numbers in his rookie season. Many feel, and I'm with them, this is just the start. And he has plenty of upside in other areas of his game. This guy is all-star caliber in time.
Here's James after the made shot from Chandler Parsons. Ingram right side. Out to Kuzma. Los Angeles with another miss. And with Kuzma, he is so ahead of schedule as a scorer, Clark. He's had time to branch out this development.
Yeah, he's got a nice game offensively. Boy, he does a little bit of everything. Handles it, shoots it, can score with or without the ball. Even at the end of last season, I think he focused more on acting as a playmaker for others, which adds to his versatility. The sky's the limit for this guy, Kevin.
So it's the Lakers now, following the score by Memphis. Nice shot by James.
Could easily have been an and one there. James converting through the contact.
And the Grizzlies leading by 4. And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, Gasol. Parsons trying to break loose. No good from Gasol.
That's what we're talking about in terms of the activity level defensively. You got to protect the rim.
Textbook defense all around. Nice job at contesting the shot without fouling, and that's how you do it. Well done.
And here's Ingram from the arc. sinks the three-pointer.
Ingram's height enables him to get his shot off without worrying too much about the defense.
Conley against Ball. Gasol finds Parsons. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. And for the Western Conference, we have a chance now to recognize our Player of the Week, LeBron James.
And having a small forward on the wing of his caliber just opens up so many things for your team. A lot of attention is paid to him, and with the stretch he's had, even more will be coming his way.
Here's Len, and he uses the glass on the layup.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Conley with it. 20 points for him last game against the Cavaliers in Cleveland. Outside Gasol. And Temple kicks to Conley. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot.
And never one to force the issue. Conley smoothly knocks that down.
There's the pass to Kuzma. In the corner, it's James. Lakers working the ball around now. Kuzma passes the ball. Green against Kuzma. And the shot goes down.
Even when Kuzma is defended well, he's still great at maintaining his composure and getting to the basket.
Conley inside the line. Misses off the right iron.
The defense was less than impressive there, but despite them not really contesting that shot, he still bricked it.
And really no better leader in the NBA than LeBron. The closest thing to a player coach we've had in a long time.
Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Los Angeles.
We've seen a lot of their points coming off penetration in the first half.
You know, they've been strong in the post so far tonight as well. I mean, you always need to get points down low to have balance on offense.
Brooks checked in for the Grizzlies. Now here's Parsons. He had an 18-point outing in their last game against Cleveland. Lays it up and banks it in. Parsons got 10.
Yeah, those shots are taken totally in rhythm, high percentage quality shots, and really getting whatever he wants.
In the corner, it's James. Kicks the ball. And Kuzma has it in the corner. Pass to Len, and the call will be against Chandler Parsons. That'll be his second foul of the game.
I think he's going to have to be more cautious on defense. He can't afford to pick up a third foul here in the first quarter.
Catching up on the changes for Memphis. Caspi is checked in for Parsons, and it's Harrison in for Garrett Temple. And the Lakers also making a change. McGee's checked in. Now Kuzma, after LeBron's three-pointer that didn't go. Goes back up, and the shot goes in. He's got 5.
Well, I really like seeing Ingram knock down the mid-range J. A lethal scorer who nails these shots regularly.
Conley kicks to Gasol. Pass to Brooks. Outside Conley. Off target from outside.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Passes it to McGee. James against Brooks. Now here's James. He's guarded closely. Score of the basket, his third after 5 shots.
And this is where LeBron starts to break you down physically and mentally. Just the power moves there off the dribble.
Now here is Conley. And we know he can score. He's averaging around 21.5 points a game. McGee's shot is off. And it's Harrison with the ball for Memphis, trailing by 5. The Lakers beat them last time when these two teams met in Los Angeles.
And they couldn't get stops when they needed to. The opposition just too comfortable shooting the basketball.
Well, you know what, Greg? When the defense is that lax, come on now. They honestly deserve to lose. Can't let a team get into that kind of a groove.
The Lakers with the ball after Memphis gets the 3. LeBron passes to Kuzma. McGee dishes to LeBron. The pass to ball. Here's Kuzma, covered by Conley. McGee finds James. Harrison with the rebound. Grizzlies have gone an even 50% from the field. They are 7 of 14 for the game. And finished off by Gasol.
Yeah, and it doesn't take much elevation for Gasol to throw one down, of course, unless somebody's standing right in his way. That dunk is going to be easy money for him.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. We try to stop, hold down, combat great offensive play. Clark, in your eyes, what are the keys to great team defense to do that?
Yeah, there are a couple of things, Kevin. One is communication, attention to the detail of what you're trying to minimize or take away. Good offensive teams, you're not going to be able to take away everything, so you try to prioritize what you're going to take away. And then just a collective commitment to communication and to helping each other, because you can't do it at a high level by yourself when you're facing a really good offensive team. Everybody has to be on board and locked into what you're trying to get done defensively.
And when James gets going, there's no stopping him. Just a dynamite scorer who feels he can get any shot he wants.
Here's Harrison. 9-point game his last outing. This is to Casper. And they immediately answer back with the dunk at the other end.
And a sturdy screen set for him that time. And he doesn't fool around, just straight to the rim for the finish.
No way for his man to get around that one. That's for sure.
No chance, Kevin. I mean, the screen was in the right spot. His feet were set. He would have had to go straight through him, and that's not legal.
And that's what you like to see from James, involving his teammates, a terrific passer who enjoys setting the table.
Gasol kicks to Brooks. Good, and the assist goes to Gasol. Brooks has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Pass to Hart. 1:44 left to play in the first quarter. Yep, it counts.
And it's just been an avalanche of points here in the early going.
Yeah, you know, both teams scoring at a really steady clip. If you like good offense, you've come to the right spot. This is your game.
They get it back. A nice shot by Gasol. Gasol's got 6 points.
Boy, the confidence of Gasol on the block is really impressive to see. I mean, once he gets good positioning, he goes right to work.
LeBron James on the wing. We've got 1:08 left here in the first quarter. Here's Hart. Off target with his three.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Brooks, left side. Over Hart. And the Grizzlies tack on 2 more.
How about that move? You'll see very few players able to pull off. Just sensational stuff.
James against Brooks. To the paint. Gasol with the steal. Pulls it from the elbow. Brooks misses. The Lakers trail. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Here's LeBron in the game against New Orleans. Very impressive. And that one is good by Beasley.
And I'll tell you what, guys, I think that's the best part of James's game. And he's got a lot of good parts, but his vision is otherworldly.
Now here's Brooks. D right on him. Gasol wide open. He fires. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Brooks. Guys, no one team gaining control early on.
Yeah, and you look at the lead changes. 6.
He got it! Wow! He got it!
My goodness.
Wow, what a miracle heave to finish off the quarter. How'd he get that one to go?
I don't know, but I think that's a 2% shot. He'd make 2 out of 100 of those if you gave them to him.
And so it's LeBron James making things happen for the Los Angeles Lakers. What an amazing quarter. There was absolutely no stopping him. Back right after this. Marc Gasol, so appreciated by his fans, and certainly a lot of Spanish-speaking fans excited about his success.
It's just fun. You see more fans on the stands. that speak Spanish. Even they're from Spain or Argentina, Mexico, whatever they're from, they support the Spanish-speaking people, and they love the game also.
And great to see so many different cultures and countries embrace the game.
Yes, and with players like Gasol having so much success, I think it helps give those Latino and Spanish-speaking fans a connection to the NBA.
And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And taking a look at Los Angeles' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing?
Listen, early on taking the league, I just like their approach offensively.
Yeah, I like it too. They're doing a great job working the ball around, staying aggressive, and capitalizing too.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. So on the floor for Memphis, Marc Gasol is out there with Caspi. Then it's Brooks, and it's Harrison in at the one. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. The position of power forward, Clark, that was your position. Did you ever think it would become a major weapon for stretching the floor as it is now?
No, I didn't see that evolution happening. I mean, again, at that time in the 80s, even into the 90s, you had the small forward and the power forward was more of an enforcer. I was actually kind of a hybrid at the time because I could deal inside effectively on the glass and because of my size and strength, but also could step out and put it on the floor and pass it a little bit. So, no, the evolution with the four-man in this day and age, I did not foresee that at all. Love what's happened with it, but it speaks, I think, to the athleticism and skill of these bigger guys now.
It does. The Grizzlies trail by 8. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Brooks, the pass to Green. Three-pointer, and Marshawn Brooks, good for 3. Brooks has got 8 points.
Always got to patrol the three-point line. When you don't, you suffer the consequences.
Rondo kicks to Hart. Now let's take a look at how the shots have been divided up between 3-point shots and 2-point shots for Memphis.
They are shooting the lights out from beyond on really limited attempts. So you have to think they ought to beat those hot hands on the perimeter and see if they can keep this thing going.
The first one falls.
No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
One way to protect the lead, knock down those free throws, and 100% free throwing for the quarter, that's superb.
Grizzlies making a switch here. Parsons is checked in. Green taking his time here. Floats one up. That one's in there. The Lakers lead is cut to just 5 on the basket from Parsons.
Resplendent release on the floater. When executed correctly, it's a beautiful, effective shot.
Rondo finds Beasley. Out to the wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Hart. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Hart's got 6 in the quarter.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Memphis has gone to 3-point range 7 times tonight, knocked down 5 of them. Parsons on the wing, covered by Beasley. Shoots from 8. Green passes to Parsons. Brooks with no one around. And the 3 off target.
Boy, awful defending, really. But in the end, they dodged a bullet. They can't let shooters get clean looks from outside, though.
Here's Hart. Brooks covering. Hart kicks to Stevenson. A beautiful reverse layup. And it's a 9-point Laker lead.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Yeah, it's really been quite a contrast. I like the way they're attacking the middle at their offensive end.
Hart the pass to Rondo. Kicks it out to Beasley. Pass to Stevenson. Out to the right wing. Rondo. No good from Beasley.
Loved how they guarded that layup. Didn't make it easy, which I think is why he missed it.
Brooks right side. Here's Green. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Definitely saved the layup with that foul, and he'll make him earn them from the line, and that's what you want to see.
Free throw drops for Green. And Clark, a lot of great names to choose from, but who would you pick for your greatest Laker ever?
Wow, that's always tough when you have such a robust list, Kevin. I always start with Kareem whenever he's in the conversation because that guy was my idol as I grew up watching the game. So Kareem is there, Magic, Wilt, Shaq, Elgin, and Jerry West, and Kobe. That's too many, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. Some great names there, though, Clark. You're right. Hard to pick just one.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, Greg, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
And here's a look at some stats for Temple. His last 10 games, he's averaging 6 points a game, 3 assists, and 2 rebounds. And you look at those numbers, not bad, but guys, I think he can do better, and he knows it.
And he has high expectations for himself as well, guys, but he just hasn't delivered fully on his potential yet.
Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Hey, guys. Well, Marc Gasol is the more fiery of the Gasol brothers. Pal Gasol says, I sugarcoat things a little more than Marc. He's more emotional, more direct. And Marc said, when a mistake happens on defense, I know you're not concentrating. I don't allow that. He knows controlling his frustration is important. He says, I'm working on it. Guys?
Art of leadership, DA. Thank you. And it's Stevenson missing.
And low percentage look on that one. Not sure what he was thinking.
I agree with you. Not a good shot, not good offense. They can get a much better look than that, but they're going to need to be patient to do so.
The Lakers making a switch here. Ball's checked in. Conley dishes to Temple. Conley with a wide open look. Scores for only the second time tonight. Now 2 for 6 from the field. Caldwell Pope outside. Here's Ball. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Good utilization of his height and speed to get to the line that time. Ball showing you he's got the savvy to draw contact.
First trip to the line for him here. So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses. Here's Temple. He's guarded by Caldwell Pope. It's good. Brooks has got 5 points in the quarter.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
Ball against Green. Ball, the pass to Zubats. Stevenson outside. Nails the wide open jump shot. Stevenson's got his 3rd basket of the night.
After going scoreless in the first, he's really found a way to turn it on here in the second quarter.
Outside, Green. Good on the triple. Green's got 6.
Yeah, clearly a defensive lapse there. He is automatic from deep if you're going to leave him that wide open. Big time mistake.
Conley for 3. Rebound the Lakers. They've led by as much as 10. Now Caldwell Pope. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. On the wing, Stevenson. Caldwell Pope outside. Ball kicks to Zubats. Ball's knocked loose, and that's out of bounds. The Lakers will retain possession. A chance to check out Los Angeles' upcoming schedule. On Wednesday, they'll be facing Drew Holiday and the New Orleans Pelicans. Then on Friday, they'll be matching up against Eric Bledsoe and the Milwaukee Bucks. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
And now a moment to see the stats for Conley. Some impressive play from him over the last month. 7th in assists. And he's right up there in the top 20 in scoring. Certainly a force to be reckoned with offensively.
And his floor awareness is undeniable. As you pointed out, top 10 in assists. And he's great at drawing the defense and making the perfect pass in stride. That one good for 2. And now just a 4-point Los Angeles lead. And here's Caldwell Pope. He brings it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. Pass to Zubac. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
Yeah, first and foremost, he's a pass-first team player, is Caldwell Pope. Love seeing that.
And Temple kicks to Conley. Memphis moving that ball around. Offensive rebound. Green finds Brooks. Kicks it out to Parsons. Inside. Green. And Green slams it in.
And guys, that's his game. I mean, battling in the paint and cashing in on those second chance opportunities.
And Greg cashing in hard. I mean, man, oh man, he puts an exclamation point on that dunk.
Yes. Guys, that's the only way he knows how to do it. Soft, I don't even think is in his vocabulary.
And good that time. 8 points for Lance Stevenson.
Oh, how about the floater there? Nice drop.
The Grizzlies trail by 6.
And Lance Stevenson, man, I could say a ton about this guy, but he is a player who thrives in chaos. Broken plays, odd situations. Those are where Lance is at his best. I mean, he likes to play as a freestyler, and he excels in that capacity.
Scooped up. Outside for Caldwell Pope. There's the pass to Ball. 6 to shoot. It's Kuzma top the key. Stevenson inside the three-point line. Hits the front of the rim and out. And with Lance Stevenson, sometimes he'll pull off an improvised play, Clark, that just drops your jaw.
Yeah, he's one of the most instinctive players I've ever seen. I mean, he does do some things that could cause you to pull your hair out if you have any. But this guy is competitive, great size, and he ignites a team because he can do a lot of things to help you win.
Lakers leading by 6. Kuzma inside. Working on Green. Ball dishes to McGee. Poke loose. Back to Ball. Ingram against Parsons. No good on the shot, a bit long that time. Memphis has gone 6 of 14 with the 3-ball tonight, just a little over 40%.
Obviously, I mean, it would go a long way if he's making his shots. Right now, they're behind, and they certainly could use his help.
And here is Ingram. He's coming off a 16-point game against the Pelicans in New Orleans.
Yeah, passed the ball well that last time out. Pinpoint passes and racked up a bunch of assists.
Here's Ball. Los Angeles with another miss. The Grizzlies trail by 6. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Temple the pass to Gasol. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Some changes for Memphis. Caspi, he's checked in for Jermichael Green, and Brooks subbed in for Chandler Parsons. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Lenz checked in for Kyle Kuzma. Inside. Ball kicks to Caldwell Pope. To the middle. The shot's good from McGee. McGee's got his second bucket.
Terrific timing on that pass, placing it in a great spot, ideal spot where his teammate could score.
Outside Conley. Trying to break that ice-cold streak, and it's good on the way in. Conley's got 4 points this quarter.
And you can bet they weren't expecting that kind of a flashy move out of him, but that spin worked to perfection.
Ingram left side. Here's Ball. Ingram against Brooks. And slam dunk by Ingram.
Boy, that looks good whenever Ingram rises for the jam. Flushing it home in the face of the opposition. Poster.
Ball against Conley. Buries it down low. Conley's got 8.
Now how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Ball, the pass to Ingram. Ball kicks to Caldwell Pope. There's 42 seconds left to play here in the half. And no good. And the Grizzlies going the other way now. Brooks outside. He hits that shot, his first of the night, now 1 for 6.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
Ball against Conley. Pass to Ingram. Takes a 3. Nice D from Brooks. Grizzlies have shot 80% from the line tonight, going 4 of 5 so far. Ties it up, and this next one could give them the lead.
And Mike Conley, the fellow Buckeye, is about as reliable as it gets in running his team and doing everything you want a point guard to do. A crafty defender, he also has really elevated his game offensively.
And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Grizzlies out in front, up 1. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks a lot. LeBron, are you getting the ball where you want to get it, and is that helping you score?
I'm very pleased with my individual performance right now, but not so pleased with how I'm trying to help our teammates. I got to do a better job of trying to get our teammates in the flow, as well as keep myself in a good groove too. So hopefully I can do a better job of that in the second half.
We'll see how it goes. Thanks, LeBron. Back to you, Kevin.
Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Tremendous first half. Glad to have you back. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Nobody had an answer for Chandler Parsons in the first. He had 12 points and 4 rebounds. Kenny, what'd you think about the Grizzlies?
Well, they were lighting it up from 3, and that was the difference in the first half. They did a good job of running off screens, spotting up, and getting rid of the ball quickly. And their shot selection, solid.
Shaq, what was your takeaway on the Lakers?
Well, you want to try to hold your opponent under 50% shooting. That has not happened. Defensively, they're allowing way too many good looks. They need to do a better job of shutting down the lane, as well as closing out on shooters.
And that'll about do it as we get ready for the second half. Let's take you down to Kevin Harlan.
Shout out to my man Joel.
Joel, what up?
Welcome back, folks. Pleased to have you with us tonight again here at the FedEx Forum in downtown Memphis, Tennessee. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. It's been a clinic out there by James.
And I loved in that first half that they were patient, looked for good shots, and knocked them down.
Yeah, I liked how they took the initiative. They were really locked into what they wanted, not letting the defense dictate their shot selection.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. The Lakers trail. So for the Lakers right now, LeBron and Kuzma make up the forwards. Ball out there with Ingram. And it's Len in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Pass to Temple. That's tipped.
Upping his intensity on the defensive end. Love to see that. Kuzma uses his length and athleticism to challenge and alter shots.
Grizzlies have made 6 of their 7 attempts at the line in this one.
And as a unit, they're shooting 78% from the line. That's a solid number to work with on the season.
So he gets them both. Lakers trail by 3. Out to the right wing. Lays it up off the glass. Kuzma's got his second bucket of the night.
You know, body him up all you want. It doesn't bother Kyle Kuzma. He's got great competitive spirit and skill.
Conley up top. He's covered by Ball. And it's wide right. It's off the rim.
No excuses, no explanations. I mean, got to sink that J from mid-range. Defense wasn't even paying attention to him. Come on, man.
Memphis has gone 6 of 14 with the 3 ball tonight, just a little over 40%. He was all alone on that one. And 12 points for Mike Conley.
You know, when Conley's scoring like this, I think they are a better team. I mean, the passing is great, but fill it up, Mike. I'm loving this.
LeBron passes to Kuzma. The kick out to LeBron. To the middle. And Kuzma slams it in.
Boy, Ball has a nice feel for when his guys are open. He's solid, really solid when it comes to getting his teammates clean looks.
Memphis leading. First minute and a half of basketball here in the third quarter. Outside Conley. And the 3 ball is good. Conley's got 5 points in the quarter.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agendas.
Yeah, and it's really fun to see that kind of unselfishness. Really hard not to appreciate all the assists they've racked up.
The kick out to LeBron. Just 5 on the clock. Back to Kuzma. Over Green. Another miss by Kuzma. Memphis leading by 4. Here's Conley. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And you got to love just how smart of a point guard Mike Conley is. You never get the sense he is forcing anything with the ball and keeps it moving around to his teammates. Very aware of his spacing and the spacing of others while running that offense.
And Conley, who is so good with space and timing on offense, seems to always find a way to score inside.
I mean, he has that great floater to lean on for scoring. And the only thing you want from Conley is help. Has had a few too many injuries to ignore the last few seasons. This team is so visibly better when he is healthy and on the floor.
Here's Temple. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. That one wide left.
And, you know, where was the defense there, Kevin? I mean, even though he missed it, that was not a good effort. Pitiful.
Ball against Conley. Ball kicks to James. Looking for Kuzma. He gets it there. And here's Ingram from the arc.
Tell you what, guys, his size really comes into play when there's a rebound battle going on. He's got an advantage in there.
The Grizzlies with another miss. Lakers trail by 6. Now here's James. He's got 15. They get a hand on it. It's stolen by Green. And it's Brandon Ingram with the foul. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Here's Conley. Connects on the 9-footer. Conley's got 9 points in the quarter.
And you have to admire his focus. Not a good matchup for him in terms of size differential.
Yeah, and even with the defender hovering all over him, Greg, he would not be denied.
To the inside. Here's Kuzma. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Kuzma's got 10.
Kuzma excellent at using his height and touch to perfection. Very confident player.
Passes to Temple. Memphis moving it around. Parsons finds Gasol. Clock at 6. Conley feeling it out. Again, Conley missing.
I think that's got to affect your mental game. I mean, missing open shots like that, unacceptable, and it'll probably mess with your head a little bit too.
Back to Ball. And Kuzma has it in the corner. Lets it go from deep. Buries it from 3-point range.
Timeout.
And now just a 3-point Memphis lead.
Boy, Kuzma superb at finding space along the perimeter and shooting the ball with confidence, and he's got great range too.
Now a timeout called by Memphis.
Yeah, just hitting a reset button, a chance to kind of talk some things over.
Yeah, recalibration time with the timeout call there.
Brooks checked in for Green. The Lakers also changing it up. Zubac is checked in for Len. Beasley comes in for James. Lance Stevenson subbed in for Brandon Ingram. And Marcus Gasol, a force on both ends of the floor. You forget, Greg, that he's won a Defensive Player of the Year award.
Yeah, Gasol doesn't really wow you on defense with what he does. I mean, he gets blocks, but it's really his positioning and his rotations are what make him so great. Always involved in plays, and he just seems to be able to protect the rim and a terrific team defender.
And it's Beasley in the corner. Kuzma with it. 13 points in the game. Stevenson inside the three-point line. The Grizzlies pull it in. Gasol's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Conley kicks to Parsons from about 16. And again, Memphis no good. Lakers trail by 4. Here's Stevenson. Makes it off the glass. Stevenson's got 10.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded-out game.
Now Conley. 19 points in the game. Knocked loose and stolen by Kuzma. Here's Stevenson, and it's blocked. Parsons against Beasley. Outside for Gasol. That's in, coming off the assist from Parsons. Gasol's got 4 points this quarter. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for Memphis.
Contested shots and block shots. They're bread and butter defensively. They're giving up no easy looks.
Yeah, but also they haven't missed a beat in terms of their fast break game. That's been equally as effective all night long.
6 to shoot. Here's Kuzma. Puts it up from 12. That one off the back iron and out. Enzo Brooks will bring it up for the Grizzlies. Leading by 5. They'll be playing host to Chicago for their next game. And that game is the second of 2 straight at home. For Los Angeles, they've gone 5 of 12 from the field since the third quarter got underway. Ball dishes to Stevenson. Kicks it out to Beasley. Fires the 3. Rebounded by Temple. Temple's got 4 rebounds in this game. And here's Parsons. 12 points for him. Outside Conley. Brooks outside. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Lakers trail by 7. Beasley, the pass to Kuzma. Back to Beasley. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Beasley's got his second basket.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Timeout called, the Grizzlies. Some changes for Memphis. Caspian, he's checked in for Chandler Parsons. Brooks comes in for Garrett Temple. And it's Harrison in for Mike Conley. Big group substitution here for the Lakers. JaVale McGee's checked in for Zubac. Contavious Caldwell-Pope comes in for Kyle Kuzma. Hart, he's checked in for Lance Stevenson. Rajon Rondo subbed in for Lonzo Ball. There's the lob to the hoop. McGee's shot is off.
A highlight reel play all the way, just can't connect.
I thought the pass looked good and just came up a skosh short, but I like the initiative and the intention.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Back to Caldwell-Pope. Outside Rondo. Shoots a 3. It's rebounded by Memphis. And Dylan Brooks, the former Pac-12 Player of the Year. Greg with a great start to his career.
Yeah, I was shocked that Brooks ended up going 45th overall in that 2017 draft. He just plays within himself, but still is aggressive in terms of looking for his shot. It looks like he'll be a strong scoring option for the team as he continues to develop.
The feed to Beasley. The jump shot from the baseline is right on target. Beasley's got 6 points.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
The pass to Brooks. Here's Gasol, and finished off by Gasol.
And nobody, guys, among the defenders stepping up to challenge him on that drive to the 10.
And Greg, he says, thank you very much, and sails in for the flush.
And those are the kind of sequences that tell you why the score is what it is.
Here's Hart. Brooks covering. That one's good, and the Grizzly lead is cut down to 8 on the bucket from Hart.
The defender there in the neighborhood, but not quite close enough. Good shot.
Harrison scanning the floor. He kicks it to Gasol. Count that bucket. Gasol's got 8 points here in this quarter.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
Brooks against Caldwell Pope. McGee in the corner. Pass to Hart. Shot clock at 6. Over Brooks. The shot comes out, and the Grizzlies going the other way now.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
Here's Gasol, and the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
He's had 5 chances at the line, gone 4 for 5.
And to this point on the season, guys, 80% from the line. He's done a really good job.
You know, his free throw percentage has dropped this year, but not really enough to raise any red flags or to become alarmed about it.
Outside for Caldwell Pope. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. Here's Rondo. Hands it from downtown. Rondo's got 5 now.
And every now and then, Rondo will surprise you with the occasional triple, showing it off there with range.
Gasol against McGee. 3-pointer, Brooks. Good, and the assist goes to Gasol. Gasol's got 3 assists now in this one. And so it's Rondo bringing it up for the Lakers. It's a 13-point game. James outside. 43 seconds left in the third. Here's Harrison. He gives his team some nice contributions, averaging a bit over 10 points a game. To the paint, looking for Gasol. He gets it there. McGee with the block. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by McGee. Ingram, he's checked in for the Lakers. .27 seconds left in the third quarter. Shot clock at 5. Here's Caspi. Rebounded by the Lakers. Beyond the arc. Brooks grabs the board. Here's Harrison. Shoots from 14. And Gasol gets it to go. Gasol's got 13 points in the second half.
And some guys just have a nose for scoring. And this one couldn't have been any easier.
Yeah, that was actually no defense at all there, Greg. I mean, layups don't come any easier than that. I mean, they're piling it on now.
And so it's Memphis. Their lead at 15 going into the break. They've kept the tempo quick and the defense on its heels. And it's gotten them up big. And don't go away. We'll be right back. Let's listen now to head coach Luke Walton review the game plan with his team.
Plenty of time. Hey, we aren't going to do it at one possession. Get stops. It has to be on the defensive end.
I like the way that Luke is, Greg, looking at the big picture.
I mean, no reason to rush anything. If they take their time here, they can steal this.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. The big men are Green and Gasol. Brooks is out there with Harrison, and it's Caspi in at the small forward. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Here's LeBron. It's in and good for his 6th field goal in 10 attempts. And the Grizzlies leading by 13. Harrison kicks to Gasol. Shoots over McGee. Here's Green. And James pulls it down. James has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Hart. Good. And it's Rondo who picks up the assist. Rondo's got 3 assists tonight.
Yeah, and Rondo just working the ball around there. He loves finding his teammates when they're open in the sweet spots.
Harrison passes to Caspi. He dishes it to Gasol. Now Caspi. Banked in off the glass. And the Grizzlies lead by 12.
Hey, and when guys at this level are that close to the basket, they ain't missing. I mean, especially when there's no defense in the neighborhood.
Out to the right wing. Hart, that's good. Hart's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Well, he's been excellent thus far, Kevin, but it still hasn't been enough to get them the lead.
Harrison kicks to Green. Right side Gasol. Pass to Harrison. And the wide open shot from Green. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
And piling on to that big lead, we know he has the range late on the defensive reaction.
Yeah, and you really can't afford those kinds of lapses. I mean, not when facing a hole or a deficit like this.
Memphis leading by 13. Caspi for 3. And it's Ingram with the rebound. Lakers have gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the 4th. Passes it to Hart. In the corner, it's James. The shot's good from McGee.
Boy, you got to love that assist by LeBron.
The Grizzlies have gone just 33% from the field in the 4th quarter so far. They are 2 of 6. Here is Caspi. Count it. Good.
And when he breaks out the crossover, you can be sure he's going to leave somebody in his way.
And the Lakers call time here. Without question, Marc Gasol displaying his skills today.
Yeah, he's just torching them right now. A good decision to huddle up, kind of hit the reset button, and figure out how to slow his roll.
Garrett Temple has checked in for the Grizzlies. Conley now comes in for Harrison. The Lakers also making some changes. Alex Lenz checked in for JaVale McGee. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Josh Hart. And it's Lonzo Ball in for Rajon Rondo. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Luke Walton was saying to the team. He got on him. He said he's got to see more intensity. He said we've put ourselves in this hole, and we've got to work our way out of it. Show me you've got what it takes, guys.
Thank you, David. 3rd minute of action now gone here in the 4th. Ball against Conley. Brooks for 3. That's in there. Conley with the assist. Conley's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight.
He's known as more steady than flashy, but that was a sensational pass by Conley. He can get fancy when he needs to.
Ingram dishes to Len. And again, the Lakers no good.
Has to be disappointing seeing him miss that one, Kevin. I mean, the defense wasn't bad, but still, I think he needs to convert from there.
And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. And this is what the schedule looks like coming up for Memphis. They'll defend home court against the Chicago Bulls. Then on Saturday, they'll face off against DeAndre Jordan and the Dallas Mavericks.
And for that matchup with the Thunder, it's a chance for them to come out and knock off the top dog in the league. A win there can be a big step forward for this team.
It's good from long range.
Ingram really graceful with the catch and shoot jumper. His lightning quick release allows him to get off his shot in no time.
Here's Temple. Outside Conley. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Lakers trail by 11. Len kicks to Kuzma. In the corner, it's Ingram. And another three for the Lakers.
Right now, the defense needs to do a better job of closing out on this guy. He's heating up from outside.
Here's Temple. He's covered by Ingram. And here's Green outside. It's hauled in by LeBron. James has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And it's Ball in the corner. Back to James. Out to Kuzma. On deep. But they recover it. Ball, the pass to LeBron. And finished off by LeBron.
Well, they left it until the fourth quarter, but finally the run they needed to get back into this one.
I didn't think it was going to happen for them, quite honestly, but they finally turned it on, turned it up a little bit. Now they've got to come up with some stops.
Gasol finds Brooks. Back to Gasol. Green breaking loose. Gets it to fall, and now he's 10 of 15 on the game.
And, you know, Gasol is really superb at scoring over the defense inside. Now, it's not just his height and length, but I think it's his girth, too. He knows how to use every part of his body in close.
Here's Kuzma. Good on the three-point shot.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
Knocks it loose. Stolen by Len. And here we go. Fast break. James has got it. Great D that time from Green.
Yeah, good interior D there. Prevents the deuce.
You know, that's not easy at all. When guys get this close to the bucket, it's tough to stop the basket.
Now the pass to Conley. And that one drops. Conley's got 21 in the game.
Give an assist there, not for the pass, but for the solid screen set on the inside that freed him up and made the layup possible.
One kicks to Ingram. LeBron outside. 6 on the shot clock. And Kuzma has it in the corner. That 3 off the mark.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
Guys, that's been the key to their league. I mean, simply put, the effort they've displayed on the glass has been the difference.
Here is Conley. Brooks outside. Lets it go with a 3. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet. And it's a 10-point Grizzly lead. LeBron passes to Len. Inside. Here's Kuzma. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2. And Memphis called for the foul. And no doubt that the steal of the 2017 draft was Kyle Kuzma, taken 27th overall.
Hey, people get all hung up about where guys are drafted and how they end up playing either below or above their draft position. Hey, this thing is more art than science. We've seen it for decades. Guys fall, guys rise, and then production isn't commensurate with where they were drafted. Hey, more art than science. And Kuzma is a big-time baller. He just happened to be drafted later than he should have been.
And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard.
Guys, it is symbolic of their effort here tonight.
Len, good.
And just great offensive execution by both sides, leaving nothing on the table.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, Greg, both of these teams completely aligned, in sync right now. I mean, they are torching the Nets late in this ball game.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
That one drops for him. Kuzma's got 7 points for the quarter.
He's definitely turned things around in this game. I mean, he was more of a background player in the first half. He's jumped center stage now.
Ball against Conley. It's tipped.
Ball size and timing really an asset when it comes to him blocking shots.
Parsons checked in for the Grizzlies. Hart, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Now here's Conley. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Gasol. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Kuzma's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Pass to LeBron. Ball with a wide open look. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. James has got 4 assists in the game.
Boy, they've been terrific from beyond here in the second.
Exactly what the doctor ordered. Those 3-point bombs will erase the deficit quickly if they can keep it up.
Shot from 12. A rebound by the Lakers. Land's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Baseline jumper. That one's good, and the Grizzly lead is cut to just 1 point on the basket from Hart.
Boy, really solid passer at his position. Kuzma is all about doing what's best for the team.
And Temple kicks to Gasol. In the corner, Parsons with it. Gets the 3-pointer to fall. And the Grizzlies lead by 4.
The defenders need to recognize the importance of staying on him as we get into crunch time.
Ball, the pass to James. Hangs in the air. A stupendous finish in traffic. James has got 21 in the game.
And you can sense things now starting to tighten up. Their offense has become unstoppable.
And Greg, I'm not quite sure why it took him as long as it did to finally get things going, but as we always say, better late than never.
And Kevin, maybe the play of the game right there.
A tremendous instinct straight to come up with a steal and then attack the basket.
Game changer right there, guys. An unbelievable play to make it this stage of a really tight ball game.
Parsons for 3, and again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
Can't give up these looks. I mean, the defense has to be more aggressive guarding the perimeter.
Ball dishes to James. Los Angeles keeping it alive, fresh 24. Here's Kuzma. Here's Hart. Fires from deep. The shot missing, and Memphis the other way now. 1:10 left to play here in the 4th. And Parsons slams it in.
Fruitful possession, just doing what they can to extend the lead.
Yeah, that's tremendous efficiency there. I mean, you like seeing them put together these types of plays.
And that was an unleashed chaos moment indeed. What a spectacular play. Sponsored by Under Armour Hover Hat. Kuzma can't get it to go.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
Outside, Green. Outside, Conley. Green kicks to Gasol. Here we go, one-on-one. Here's Kuzma. From down in the low post, it goes.
Put that throttle down. Love seeing Kuzma on offense play with so much confidence.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Conley with it. Shoots. Len grabs the board. This one just all but in the books.
Yeah, too many points, not enough time.
Hart. No good from outside. And here is Conley. And so the Grizzlies take the win. It was a fantastic ball game, and they did a great job making sure it didn't get away from them late.
Yeah, I mean, they faced some challenges, but really held firm when they needed to. On both ends, just effective in terms of coming away with this win.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thank you. Here with Marc Gasol. Mark, you got on track offensively as the game went on. What was the difference?
Well, having the ball a little more, but it really doesn't matter. I thought in the second half, play more like us. We executed better, we defend better, and we finished possession with the rebound, which allowed you to run a little bit more.
That is your team's MO, Mark. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long and good night, everyone.